Never in history had a single shot so changed the fate of a continent. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, and his wife Sophie, Duchess of Hohenberg, are assassinated on a visit to Sarajevo, sparking a conflict that would engulf the world. One by one, the dominoes fall. The great empires, desperate for influence, are eager to tip the balance of power in their favor. Demanding retribution, Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia, provoking Russia and Germany to stand on opposing sides. As war reaches France and Belgium, Britain honors its treaties and musters its forces. Europe is now at war. Countless thousands of professional and reservist soldiers would march toward their fate onto the Franco-Belgian border. It would be a conflict like none had seen before. Technology would change the landscape of war and the scale of violence in such a way as to usher in a new world. Within 4 months, gone were the cavalry charges and battle lines of old, now dominated by the thunder shock of artillery and the blistering hail of machine gun fire. This new reality would force entire armies to dig deep into the dirt and fortify their position with a line of trenches. The measure of victory now to be drawn in inches. Thus the Western Front was established. From the fields of Flanders to the borders of Switzerland, the great nations would make their stand. The fate of millions was now in the hands of a few.
Alright, what's up guys and gals? Welcome to the Great War Western Front. So this is going to be kind of a one-off video for now. I plan on doing a bigger series on this later in the year when it gets a little bit closer to Veterans Day. Or, you know, what it used to be called Armistice Day. But I have been looking forward to this game for quite a while because they promised to combine some of the mechanics from the Total War series with World War One. So I'm a huge World War One history buff. I still to this day love watching Indian Idell's 4-year series that he did on the entire war, and always had kind of a dread fascination with trench warfare. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. So I played a little bit of the tutorial, but didn't get that far into it. So you play as the U.S. Army in the tutorial, so I'm still trying to learn how to play the game, so I think we'll continue on that. And you can either play as the combined armies of the French, American, British, and Belgian forces, or you can play as the Germans on the other side. And I know German, I don't recognize this word. Let's see, the Kaiser's people for army and I think that's Floss? I can't tell if that's an S set or if that's supposed to be something else. I will have a translation in probably right in this area when I go to edit. My brain is kind of dead right now. Alright, what am I doing? Let's go. Alright, so we'll back up a little bit. I love that they kind of have these upscaled pictures from the time. You know, over 100 years ago when cameras were still fairly new, the fact that we have as many photographs and movies from the front that we do is kind of awe-inspiring.
I lied about my age and joined up when I was 17. Looking back, I was just a foolish boy looking for glory on the battlefield. The enemy
that was King George.
had sunk our ships and tried to turn Mexico against us. and they had to pay. My platoon arrived in France in April of 1918. General Pershing organized our troops. My unit was assigned to a French contingent for training. None of us had any experience with the new way of fighting, and the trench lines were a bit of a shock.
Oh wow, map looks pretty good. Yep, and here is the Western Front. I'm guessing we're skipping the Battle of Mons that started the war, or at least it set up this trench system. So at this point in the war, I think this is 1914, the Germans had executed what they called the von Schlieffen plan. Just to back up a little bit, the whole reason Germany did this war to begin with is that they were afraid of Russia becoming too powerful. So what their plan was, because of the way the alliances were so entangled, was to take France out first and then turn all of their armies around and then tackle Russia. Which I think is ironic, because they knocked the Russians out of the war first and still couldn't break the deadlock over here. So what they did is that they invaded in kind of a hook motion from Germany through Belgium, and their target was to capture Paris, effectively cutting the British off in the northern portion here near Calais, and by taking the capital, knocking the wind out of the French. However, that didn't work, because the British finally stopped them around this area. I think Mons is right in here. And Ypres right here. This is the only section of Belgium that remained free throughout the entire war. Little known fact, King Albert of Belgium refused to leave, so he was actually on the front through the entire war. Seen as kind of a hero, but his son, who capitulated to the Nazis, was kind of an asshole. So yeah, this looks really good and pretty true to form. So here's Switzerland down here in the Alps, and there is nowhere to go but straight through. So it's pretty true to how the war was set up too, because the British and the Belgians were given kind of the northern point of the line, and the French had the rest. Oh, there's Verdun. Alright, let's actually play the game and not give a history lesson. Should I do a funny accent? Bonjour, I am Lieutenant Colonel... Did the French do it lieutenant or lieutenant?
They did lieutenant, which never...
No, that's British.
Oh, lieutenant, I guess.
There's no F in there. Why is it lieutenant? It makes no fucking... It never made any fucking sense to me.
I don't know.
And I've had someone explain it to me. I understand you're eager to fight, but this is the Western Front. The trenches are no place for the inexperienced. Oh, this is basic shit. I didn't know it at the time, but Laurent had been in the Battle of the Somme. Oh, you poor bastard. You see the kind of distance in his eyes, though he didn't show it in his voice. Okay, so here we have the theater map. Okay, so this is right after the Russian Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. Fuck. Freed up 50 divisions. Yeah, this is the German spring offensive, where they had new tactics, new... this is when they started stormtrooper tactics. This is also where tanks really start being a little bit more useful. The army can't worry about the feelings of civilians. No shit, they use them to shoot and put down civilians several times. But Paris is a long way from the front lines, and we'll never let Germany get close. Alright, select Paris. Germany can try to reach Paris, but we will never let them through. We will make sure your American forces are trained to aid us in this defense. Which kind of did not happen. The moment the Americans came into France, I think Ferdinand Foch and Joseph Joffre, the French generals in charge, wanted them in the line immediately. And wanted them under French control, not independent American control. Which no one in the U.S. would ever let happen. Paris is a central hub for new recruits. So here are our air wing, French tank battalions, French infantry corps, Chateau Thierry. This will be a trial by fire. Intel is expecting a German assault. French command requests the newly arrived Americans be moved up to reinforce the French. Located at Chateau Thierry. Move 3 American infantry, 2 French tank battalions. Our forces have been fighting bravely, but they have little rest or peace. I'm sure your reinforcements will be a welcome sight. Achieve a great victory. Okay, so the stars by the flag is the level of defenses. So every time you lose a battle, you lose a star, and when the stars are gone, you lose that square. Alright, Lemieux. Our logistic people keep the unit types together for ease of reference. Okay, no dummy.
We have new orders.
Okay, so I need 3 infantry corps.
Move out.
Alright, go to Chateau Thierry. Despite the language barrier, our soldiers seem to get along. Your soldiers will be tired for the transfer, so they will be on defensive duty. Okay, so if you move your troops, they can't do anything else that turn. Okay, that makes sense. Why is the morale so low? Well, I'm not surprised the year before the French army mutinied. Oh, disunity of command. Mixing units from different nationalities in the same region can reduce morale. If you're unsure of your orders, remember to check your logbook. Well, I just saw this. I don't need to see it again. Oh, get the tanks, yes. How many?
En attente de nouveaux ordres.
Alright, send the tanks to Chateau Thierry. Prepare for battle. Command is granted as gold reserves for completing your orders. This is violers. Okay, so that's basically money. So I'm guessing the boxes are ammunition. French command believes a victory at Châtillon-sur-Marne will pull German forces to the location and relieve some pressure on Chateau Thierry. Okay, reinforce French troops at Montmirail and capture Châtillon-sur-Marne. Oh, so we can do intelligence. Okay, so we'll send them some spies. Or I guess this is just straight up army intelligence, just guys with binoculars. Châtillon-sur-Marne. Okay, so 4 infantry corps. Oh, 4 infantry conscript corps. 2 main corps, 1 tank battalion. So there's a large troop buildup. And so everybody else is going.
Stand by for orders.
Alright.
We're moving.
Montemiria. I really hope they're not expecting an attack here. Kind of fucked here. Purchase. Okay. Requisition new tanks. Oh, okay, let's do that. Can we get one of these? Because these are a little bit better. These machines were amazing. You're like, yeah, I hadn't seen them before.
Restez en position. En avant.
Beneficial of air support for this battle. Okay, select the aircraft stack. Supply and structures. These things were terrifying. Siege artillery. You could have shells that were about the size of a small car being launched on a railroad. Yeah, I may put some pictures up of some of the big ass shells from like the Sodka field mortars. I think they were meant to take out cities, but the shells are fucking big. Alright, gold reserves to bolster troops, add firepower, supply is needed, not gold. A soldier without ammunition or bandages. Okay, so that's what that is. A supply depot. Oh, okay. Okay, so each one of these gives a different bonus on the battlefield. Okay. So we have more supplies. Alright, here we go. Battle time. Sorry, Boudica made cookies. I believe we are as prepared as we can be once our troops are rested and in position. We will begin the battle. You are dismissed. Where are these cookies? What?
I'm gonna do Babish's chocolate chip cookies next time.
Oh, those look amazing.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna try his out. So.
Uh-oh. Our spies caught enemy spies. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we're under attack. Likely outcome stalemate. That's not... So 120 companies of infantry. Not a lot of tanks. Alright, let's do this. Something that blew my mind when I was like doing a lot of research on this war is like there's still some areas of France because of the two world wars that are still uninhabitable due to mines, unexploded artillery shells, unexploded gas shells. And it's rather frightening to think a century later you still can't go home. Oh, our chief adjutant, Mario. Okay, I can figure this out. I've played games like this before, yes. Okay, trenches are persistent. Okay. So these will be here after this battle. Okay. Okay, so we need to place artillery as well. Okay, so Germans are coming from that way. Okay, so just like any other strategy game, make sure they don't take that spot. Command trench. Okay, so we can't lose A or this spot. Trenches. improved trench. Can I not? Okay, there we go. Build another improved trench. Okay, we can upgrade trenches. Communication trench. Oh, bunkers. Oh, why'd you bring that up if I can't use it? Oh, here we go. Put down mortars as well. Observation balloons. Okay, so we can only have 30 troops out at once. Oh, here we go. One here. Maybe not that far back. This might be a better idea. Okay. Okay, American infantry.
Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready. We've arrived and await orders.
I'm guessing that's a bunker.
Looks like we're late to the party. Reporting for duty.
All of a sudden, everybody wants clogs.
Yes, everybody likes clogs.
Sorry.
Reinforcements reporting.
Raiders. I'm guessing these are like stormtroopers.
Reporting for duty.
Stormtrooper.
Reinforcements
Stormtrooper.
reporting.
My lord.
Pre-battle bombardment. Oh, that's a siege artillery. That must be off map. Forgot he said that quote. Airplanes are interesting toys, but of no military value. Ferdinand Foch. It's one of my favorite posters that Indian Idol put out, is "Go Foch yourself."
Go wash yourself.
Uh-oh. All the trees died. Okay, yeah, I can figure this out from here.
Reinforcements ready. We've arrived and await orders.
Troops are kind of thin on the ground. I probably could have put more guys back here. Well, keep them in the forward trenches a little bit. Raise a balloon. It's not a balloon, it's an airship. Select any heavy artillery.
Préparez-vous, soldats.
Oh, here we go.
Préparez un barrage total.
Let's blow these fuckers up. You're not in the right spot.
Préparez-vous à recevoir
You're in
les
the right
ordres de
spot.
tir. Préparez-vous pour le barrage.
Let's see. Let's bomb
On a
you.
nos cibles. Chargez l'artillerie. Rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Établissez les positions. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. Équipe prête. Établissez le barrage. Commencez le barrage.
Take cover, boys.
Ready yourselves.
All right,
We're withdrawing.
run for it, boys. Oh, rolling barrage.
Attention! On the line!
I'll just let them come into an empty trench. Get them a crossfire. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of infantry. Alright, here they come.
We have new orders. Take firing position. We have new orders. Ready on the fire step. Stand by for orders. Get in position.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Préparez un barrage tiré avec toute l'artillerie. Chargez l'artillerie. Préparez-vous pour le barrage. On a nos cibles.
Break up this attack a little bit.
Ready yourselves. Ready on the line. Attention. On the line. We have new orders.
Oh, lost the balloon. Yeah, well, that was easy. Oh, there's more coming. Here we go. Wrong button.
Char de renfort prêt. Char de renfort au rapport.
Oh, Renault Light FTs. These things are tiny.
Les ordres arrivent. Position.
Got them getting in a better firing position.
We have new orders. Take firing position.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. On avance.
Okay, well, hang on, buddy. Let's go this way.
On y va. En route.
Oh,
En avant. En attente de nouveaux ordres. Dirigez-vous vers cette
artillery coming
position.
out of the way, buddy. Okay, air power. What do we do? I click the air support button. Okay. Air superiority.
Ordre d'éliminer leur pilote. Restez en position. On avance. Les ordres arrivent. On y va.
Oh, whoa. Well, I lost a plane and he lost one. Yeah!
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. En route.
Where did the tank go?
Prêt. En avant. En attente de
This one on
nouveaux
a
ordres.
flanking mission.
Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
I have supreme confidence that one tank will survive.
On avance.
Look at that, they're running for it. The Germans request a ceasefire. Yeah, why not? Battles in this war are won by inches, not miles. Our enemy has decided to cut his losses and end hostilities for now. Our forces have taken some damage, but we can fight again another day. Oh, wow, you really have to think about what you're doing in these battles. Well, took out a bunch of them. There's King George. Was almost assassinated when he was visiting the trenches one time. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, if you lose too many troops, you lose national will and lower morale. Wow. That's a little bit too much attention to detail. Oh, research. Okay, so you use kind of a 1-2 punch kind of approach, I think. While you're building up in one area, you're fighting in another. Yeah, national will's pretty high. Let's go for the gold. Research tree. Oh, good God. Whoa. That is a pretty deep text tree. Oh, that was all three of them. Oh god, now we gotta attack. Chantilly-sur-Marne. I did select it. Saison. Oh, I can auto resolve. Each time a region takes part in a battle, it gains a level of battle fatigue, which reduces max morale. By attacking the same region from multiple directions, you can... Okay. It's a pretty complex system they have set up here. Okay, back to the purchase menu. Ooh, that's going to be a balancing act, keeping these two numbers at a decent level. Alright, so we're going in this time. Wish you could turn the, some of the tutorial parts off. It's like, this is like moving the camera around and shit like that. If you played games like this before, you kind of know what you're doing. Capture point Y. Oof. Oh, we're just gonna blow them up. Oh, okay. So this is something they actually did in the war too. They would bombard positions for days, if not weeks sometimes. Just want to do 1 day? Let's do 2 days. Let's get some MG nests. I don't think I can set these up. Oh, they have to be next to the trench, okay. Set these guys a little bit further back from the line. Light field artillery. Some heavies. I may have too much artillery. I don't know if I...
Looks like we're late to the party. Reporting for duty.
Reinforcements ready. Ready for action.
On est arrivé et prêt à recevoir les ordres. Blindé de renfort prêt.
Au rapport, au rapport. Renfort au rapport.
Au rapport.
Renfort prêt.
Renfort au rapport. Renfort au rapport. Au rapport. Renfort prêt.
All right. That is a cool picture. Kind of like neo-cubist. Detonate your explosives. Kaboom. Some of these undermines, I want to say in like the second or third Battle of the Somme, were the largest non-nuclear explosions. It's obviously before the Second World War, but at the time they were gigantic. The shockwave was so intense that when the British and the troops came into the German trench lines, they just found guys that were standing or sitting in position because the shockwave was so intense it just killed them instantly. So, air support. Ooh, bombing run. It's not letting me choose. Let's go for the machine gun.
Chargez les munitions pour un bombardement.
Établissez les positions.
Soften the
Rechargez
position up a
pour un
little bit
barrage de
more.
zone. Feu. Équipe prête. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour cette position. Préparez-vous, soldats. Rechargez pour le tir de barrage. Commencez le barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tirer avec toute la...
Attention. En marche. On a de nouveaux ordres. Avance.
Stand by for orders.
Get ready. Move.
Chargez l'artillerie. Établissez le barrage. On a nos cibles. Établissez les positions. Préparez un barrage total.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Équipe prête. Préparez-vous pour le barrage roulant. Pilonnez cette position. Préparez-vous, soldats. Coordonnées du barrage roulant établi. Commencez le barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Rechargez pour le barrage roulant. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie.
Attendez les ordres. On doit tenir cette position.
prêt?
Commandement, tenir cette position.
We need to hold this position.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. Cible en vue. En route. En attente de nouveaux ordres. En avant. Restez en position. Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Attention.
Go away.
On tient sur la ligne. En position de tir.
Attendez les ordres.
Oh, fuck, those were flamethrowers.
Attendez les ordres.
Les ordres arrivent. On avance. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. On y va. Prêt. En route.
Tenez-vous prêts.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Attention! Ready on the fire step. We have new orders.
En attente de nouveaux ordres. En avant.
We have new orders. Get in position. Stand by for orders. Ready on the line.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Sur une ligne.
Restez en position. Dirigez-vous vers cette position. Les ordres arrivent. On avance. On y va. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres.
Ready yourselves. On the line.
Oh, what are you guys
Attention.
standing there?
En position de tir.
Prêt. En avant.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
Renfort en rapport. Renfort prêt.
On arrive après la bataille, on dirait.
Attention. Take firing position. We have new orders.
Everybody move up.
Ready on the fire step.
En attente de nouveaux ordres. Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
These guys are in very vulnerable position. Oh, I didn't see the flame unit.
Au rapport.
No one
Restez en
take out that
position.
fucking machine gun?
Les ordres arrivent.
Okay, finally.
On avance. On y va. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. En avant.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On y va.
Back there.
Ready the line.
Prêt. Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
Oh god, I thought I was under attack. No, it was just...
On a de nouveaux ordres. Ready for orders. Location confirmed. Take positions.
Guess there's a bunch of guys hiding in that bunker.
On tient cette position.
Attendez les ordres.
Attendez les ordres. Prenez la tranchée. Préparez-vous. Préparez la ligne.
Attention. On a de nouveaux ordres.
New orders incoming. Get in position.
Tenez-vous prêts. Mettez-vous en position.
Get our flanks covered a little bit better.
Attention. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. En attente de nouveaux ordres. Ordre d'ouvrir le feu.
Take out that. Whew. Oh, Germans want to surrender. You wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept. That's pretty fun. We have pushed the enemy back and taken this ground. The people back home will see this as a success. Hopefully, we'll press upon them the need to see this war through until we've achieved our final victory. I went a little southern there at the end. I don't know why.
You should stick to your rapid British accent.
Come now, boys. We must confound Jerry at every turn. Oh, total victory medal. Oh, okay, so the better your victory is, the more supplies you get back. Could have used some more pictures. I love looking at these old photographs too. The Legion is secure. Our men have managed to push the Germans back to a significant amount despite the cost. I can't talk anymore. Costs of battle. Oh. So you take a new region, whatever its defensive level was before, no matter what, it automatically goes back to 1.
Oh.
So that's where the back and forth in this game comes from. If you don't have sufficient troops to defend it until you get a chance to build it up, you can just get kicked out just as easily. Much like the real Great War. You have nothing more to teach me. Okay. Oh, we won. Okay, yeah, that's good. The videos I saw of this map, I thought, oh, this will be easy to kind of wrap your head around. Like, oh no, this is going to be much more complex than I was giving it credit.
In the end, I still don't know exactly the reasons why the Great War started, or what it was intended to accomplish, but I do know what the results were. 4 empires that crumbled into history, and a bunch of changed borders. Those changes couldn't wipe away the hard feelings that simmered after the war ended. I decided to continue my military career and eventually earned the rank of captain. Perhaps not the smartest move, as those hard feelings boiled over into another world war only a little over 20 years later.
Alright guys, that was the Great War, just a little bit of a taste. I kind of just wanted to see what this game was about. I was really excited when I saw it finally came out on Steam. Like I said, we're gonna do a kind of a mini series on this game. It's not gonna be like a full video on the campaign. Though if you want to see that, let us know in the comments and we'll see what we got time for. What I'm thinking of in November is doing this. So these are historic battles, and I think I might do this for the video series in September. So we do the Battle of Ypres, Battle of Champagne, the Battle of Verdun, Battle of the Somme, Battle of Passchendaele, and the Battle of Cantigny. Oh yeah, that battle did last almost an entire year. I'll put up another picture here. The one picture I show to everybody just to show kind of the scale of the amount of artillery that was used in this war is frightening. There's a famous French fort in the Verdun area called Douaumont. And the pictures of the before and after is shocking. The Germans launched over 1 million artillery shells. And I think I'll put it in text down below. I can't remember how long the artillery preparation lasted, but I mean the aftershock, it looks like a fucking moon. It almost doesn't look recognizable. All right, so that's it on the Western Front, and like I said, we'll have just a little preview today, so the full video series will come out later this year. So thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch everybody next time. Peace out.